Awesome people, Skyak here. Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program Mods Weekly. This is week 3. I'd like to thank you guys for the continued support across the previous 2 weeks. All those views, all those likes really do make it worth it, and I'm quite happy with how they've turned out. So yeah, week 3's here. So without any further ado, I guess let's just go for it. Since it's become tradition, we will start with a planet pack. This one's a little different than the previous ones. The other ones have been planetary systems. This one just adds planets to the whole Kerbal system. Now each planet kind of has its own little backstory, which is really cool, and I'm not going to really go through them. I'll let you look that up for yourself, but so we'll have first have an overview of the system. This planet pack is called Orthis Planet Pack. It's by ProtoJeb21. Like I said, it's very spread out. I really do like it. Just for reference, there's Elu. This thing is out there. I think we're just gonna start our way and work in. So Orthis, which has 3 moons going around it. Again, very vibrant. Not exactly my favorite, as you guys know. But not what I want to focus on. There we go. But again, I suppose I can pop up the information. Yeah, so I find them very interesting that this one is spread out across the entire system, which is nice. I think that adds a bit more to play through otherwise than just going to a planetary system and just going crazy. Let's keep zooming in. Surprised there's actually liquid water on this planet at this distance from the star. It's very interesting to say the least. Now I will go a little bit into his little backstory. Let's focus back on the sun. I will go a little bit into his backstory. So here's, if I can get it, Kerbal is right in there. And there's a planet he put on the other side called Ra, which is pretty much, and he does this on several of his, or at least one moon system, as you saw in the first one, where he puts them opposite with a different body in the middle. Actually, in his backstory, he says that they didn't even discover this planet, which is a Kerbal analog for the most part. I mean, a little more water, but very interesting to go to. So while I'm still on the hunt for planetary packs before I go do stuff, anyway, so yeah, so this is a great pack. I definitely recommend it. On to the next mods. The next mod I'd like to show you is 0-point inline fairings. They're by Necrobones0. Now, these fairings are kind of on the awesome side, because, you know, they're inline. So, oh, would you look at that? They also, like, come with nose cones. So, but they auto scale for various things. They come in 3 different sizes for each different size. So at the 1.25 scale, we have the standard, the expanded, and like the super duper expanded. And the nice thing about the super duper expanded is it can handle 1.25 meter parts, or 1.5 meter parts, which is really a huge boon for it. Yeah, so I'll be playing with these later in the episode, but yeah, they're quite handy. I really do like this mod a lot. We'll see if it pops up in my playthrough, but yeah, 0-point inline fairings. They also are very convenient as far as a longevity standpoint, because the mod author did something very unique here. Instead of relying on custom parts packs and such, he actually devised these with the fairings that are in the base game. So that makes it so probably won't break for a, well, for starters, for a very long time, but it's just not likely to break, to be honest. The final mod I have for you is called AIES. Anyway, it's spelled capital A, capital I, capital E, capital S. It's by Karmix. Now, it's very similar to KW Rocketry. I'm just having a little bit of fun with it here. I mean, it has its own fairings, it has its own engines. It's just a little bit more muted. They don't have the very large parts, and they don't have some of the crazy stuff. But it's still a very functional and very well-rounded pack. It includes pieces for space probes, launching vehicles, planes, etc. And yeah, you can see me screwing around with it here. And I really do like this pack. If your machine cannot run KW Rocketry for some reason, this is an excellent choice. Otherwise, I was able to make, not necessarily with the pack so much, but this little, like, 1.5 stages to orbit. I don't know. Playing off a rocket. This thing can turn like crazy. But yeah, this is very well-rounded pack. Amazing selection of parts as far as the cross section goes. It ran very, very smoothly for me. I had no problems with any sort of textures or anything. Not that I usually do. But every part seemed to be working. It has its own selection of probe cores, own selection of this, that, and the other. The pieces look relatively stock-alike, as you may have seen. There's nothing too crazy going on. Yeah, so definitely would recommend it. AIES Parts Pack by